Hey, what's up? It's Matt with CF Pro Tools. In this video, we're going to look at a new add-on called Use Shipping Address. So let's take a quick look at this one and how that works. If you go to your dashboard, if you're inside of CF Pro Tools, you can go to your add-ons or create new add-on like this, or you can click on that one, or you can come over here and then click on Create New. Now, if you type in use shipping like that, then you should be able to come down here and find use shipping address. Now, once you click on this, you'll be like, oh, okay, how does this work? We're working on the videos. This is the video. This is how you install this. So what you're going to find out, we do have another add-on that's similar. It's called Same Billing, or Same Billing Address. So it works very similar to that, but the way that this one works is that it's going to create a checkbox for you that is pre-populated, and that's basically saying use the same information for my billing info, and if they uncheck it, then it will display a check. It'll display an entire new shipping field for the billing info, and then the customer will then have to fill that information out if it's different from what they've already previously entered. So what that's doing for you is it's really making a better user experience. It's really simplifying the order form and not making it look quite so bulky like you would have a whole bunch of stuff to fill in. So let's take a look at how this works. While we're here in CF Pro Tools, the first thing you're going to want to do is go to your domains tab and ensure that you've added your live page domain. Otherwise, the add-on's not going to work. The second thing you're going to want to do is create the add-on. There's no configuration except for creating the add-on. So what you're going to do is just click the red button and create the add-on, okay? It's going to generate a code, a script. And what you're going to do is copy that script and ensure that this is enabled. Check this out up here, up in the upper right. Make sure that you've got this toggled on. I've seen recently a few folks that have accidentally disabled it or whatever, and it doesn't work, so they can't, and they don't figure it out. But that will stop the add-on from working. So now that we have this script copied, it's on the clipboard, we're going to go back to our page in CF Pro Tools, or in ClickFunnels, sorry. So this will only work in ClickFunnels 1.0. So I'm going to show you guys how this works. We're going to go through a real quick install. First, I'm going to go to my settings. I'm going to go to my tracking code. I'm going to come over here to my footer code. And I've already installed this once because I wanted to test it out and make sure I understood it before showing you guys. But what you're going to do, so it's going to look like this. You're just going to paste that shipping address script into your page here in the footer code area. Now that you've got that, you're working on an order page. This works with a one-step order page, not with a two-step order, okay? So it does not add any additional fields to a two-step. You have to do this on a page where you can actually add the fields in and build this one element at a time. You're going to want to use, I'll show you which fields you can use. You're not going to want to build this out one input field at a time. This works with the pre-positioned billing fields and the address field elements, okay? So, but you're still going to need a product selector, an email address input field. You're going to need a credit card field, and you're going to need a order summary field, okay? Now, what we're going to do, you'll see that this says use shipping address as your billing address. This is it's just a paragraph that we had to add in here. So it just says use shipping address, and what happens when we add this in here and then add the script is going to put a checkbox in front of that, and it will be pre-checked once you start building this out and making it actually ready to use. So what we're going to do, I'm going to build around this, and then I'm going to come back to it. So we're going to add in two address fields. The first one, if you go to form over here on the right, if you click there, you'll see a billing address field and a shipping address field. The first one you're going to want to do is the shipping address field. That one's going to be the one that they see, and that's going to be the one that they fill in, okay? So make sure it looks good on your page. Make sure you've got your margins the way that you want it to look. Make sure you've got this styled the way that you want. That's the one that people are going to see right out off the top, okay? And then you've got your little checkbox element down here. I'll move that up a little bit there. And I'm still going to come back to that. Don't worry. I got you on that. So let's go down here. We're going to add another element. Below this, we're going to go back to the form. Now remember, the one we just added, the one that they're going to see is shipping. So that means the one that we want to add is billing. All right, so we're going to add the billing address below there. So they look pretty close to the same. There's some minor differences, but just make sure you're putting the right one in there. So shipping on top, billing on bottom. This one will be hidden by default when this is checked by default. This field will show if they uncheck this, meaning they want to put in a different address, okay? So let's do this. One more thing that we got to do. We're going to come in here. We're going to click on the settings on this address or the subheader here, and we need to change the CSS info. So come down here to the hashtag, and then the title, whatever it is, you're going to change it to CF-use-shipping-address. Okay? Once you've updated that to CF-use-shipping-address, you're going to click on update, and you're going to save the page. Make sure you give it a good title, your order page. Of course, style your order page how you want. It could be 2 columns. You could have some images in there, add some color. This is just a real basic template out of ClickFunnels that I use so that I could show you guys how this works, okay? So what we're going to do, I'm going to save that page. We already did that. We're going to hit preview, and I'm going to show you how it works. So we've added the domain. We've added the script that we generated in the settings over here in the tracking code. It's over here in the footer code area. We've added the shipping field, the billing field, and then we've added in the little headline here with the CSS title of CF-use-shipping-address. That's all we did. Okay. Once you've saved it, hit preview. I'll show you exactly how this works. So you're going to come in here, and whatever address you've added in, it could be 234, who knows where, Drive in Marysville, Ohio. I don't know if that's actually even the place, and other stuff, right? So put your country in there, and you'll notice that that shipping field down here is, the billing field is gone. It doesn't exist, and it makes it a better user experience. There's not as many fields, so it's not quite as bulky looking, and that's all there is to it. So after you've done that, if you like how it looks, they could go through, put their credit card number in, and then go through the order page or order process, because behind the scenes, all this information is also used for the billing. But if the billing is different, then, and you can word this, by the way, however you want, if that doesn't make sense, make it make sense to your user there. Just know that the field that's always going to be hidden when doing this is going to be the billing address fields, okay? So if that gets unchecked, now we see the fields. Now we can put in a different shipping address or a different billing address, unless they're like, no, you know what, I decided I really want to use the same shipping address as the billing. And then you could actually see it for a split second there. It actually populated those fields, and then it disappeared. So hopefully you like that. You might have some really good opportunities out there, and we'd love to know how you use this. Let us know. If you have any questions as well, hit me up, support@cfprotools.com, and I hope you guys get this installed. All right, see ya.